Something strange is going on with Sherlock Holmes.
Have you been stealing our dough?
Have you been stealing our dough? We're the last bakers at Baker Street.
I was just... Mrs Hudson hasn't been seen in 4 weeks.
I wish I had...
Where is Mrs Hudson?
We're going to tell you an epic tale. It's going to be Oscar-winning, BAFTA-worthy. It's going to be mwah. So the title could be literally anything you want. What could be a title for this second half?
The Final Baker of Baker Street.
Okay, what was one over here?
The Final Baker of Baker Street.
The Final Baker of Baker Street. Is that an appreciative?
That's just
Yes!
That's my face, baby.
Can I please have a round of applause for the Final Baker of Baker Street?
Well, it's finally closed, Holmes. They closed the final bakery in Baker Street.
No. Did they really?
They did, yeah.
Oh, goodness me, goodness me.
I've got you the last sausage roll.
I know.
How do you possibly know I've got you the last sausage roll from the final baker at Baker Street?
Dear chap, dear fellow, I smelled it the moment you came in.
But I kept it in this plastic bag.
Well, I've got a good nose. Thank you.
Just for you.
No, I insist. Join me. Mrs. Hudson, we have a sausage roll.
Oh, I'm just coming up now!
Mrs. Hudson's been in the basement.
What's you been doing down there?
That's private Mrs. Hudson business.
Fair enough. Mrs. Hudson, great to see you. Please.
Sherlock, can I come out of the basement now?
Oh, Mrs. Hudson, you know it's Mr. Holmes.
Sorry, Mr. Holmes.
Get back in the basement.
I will.
Perhaps we could give Mrs. Hudson a third of the sausage roll.
You called me up, though, Mr.
You did.
Holmes.
I heard a misstep there.
No, there was no misstep, Mr. Holmes. I'm sorry.
I have a very important time. Put it on the floor. Don't pick it up! That's not your job, John!
I'm a doctor.
Do you think you're going to bring the sausage roll back to life?
I was just going to pick it up off the floor.
I'm not the man people think I am! People think I'm a sweet, happy little mystery solver. I run a tight ship!
Yes,
You fetch the tables,
Yes.
you bring the sausage rolls, and save lives.
Thank you.
And everyone gets along well.
Yes, Mr. Holmes.
Now get me a table, Mrs. Hudson.
Yes, I'll get you a table now, my liege. I mean,
Well, that's too far, isn't it, Mrs. Hudson?
Sherlock, then.
No!
Okay. I'll get you a table now.
From the basement. New uniform, I see.
Yes, you didn't want to wear it. Dear, dear, dear. Look at the sorry state of this house. A sausage roll on the floor. None of us wanted this, but here we are.
Holmes,
Yes?
I was wondering. I'm planning to move. And I was just checking how you'd be with that. You know, my wife is a country gal and she likes the country air, and I thought that
Your
you
wife
know,
is a cunt. Regal.
Listen,
I smelled that on her the first time I met her.
Holmes, I know that you've never approved of me getting married. But
But
we're-
one man I ever have approved of, John, you've been useful to me.
Well, you've been useful to me.
But if you cease to be useful to me, John,
Yes.
then our relationship will change.
You've always been.
You remember how Moriarty went over those Reichenbach Falls, don't you? Did he jump? Or was he pushed?
I thought you went over those falls.
Yes, as well as him. The question remains, John.
I thought it was just you.
No, it's both of us. We both went over together in some adaptations.
pretty sure in the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen it was just you.
Sorry, that's your source? You know what actually happened is we both went over, right? You're not taking all of your information from a threepenny bit adaptation of my life. You're meant to be writing it all down, John.
I'm sorry,
Do you
Sherlock.
see how much I'm spitting?
I'm
Don't put it on the sausage roll! Well, don't pick it up, move it, pick that up, put it on there, and move it back.
And put it on the table. Mr.
Now put the table there.
With the sausage roll on it.
No, without the sausage roll on it.
I've just been down in the basement.
What is he doing to you in the basement?
He's gone mad, I tell you. He's gone mad. That last case he did.
Which case?
The final baker.
The final bakery? You mean he knows why the final bakery closed?
Of course I know, John.
He's never been.
I was stage whispering, Sherlock.
But I've set up a little echo chamber so I can hear everything.
He hasn't been the same since.
Clearly.
He's not been the
I
same.
haven't been the same since Clearly. Sir John Clearly. That rapscallion.
Mr. Holmes, have I done my duties for you tonight?
Yes, perfectly, Mrs. Hudson. Please retire to your
No,
bedroom.
Mrs. Hudson, here's half a crown. Enjoy a theatre show. Don't take my money.
You're right, John. I don't know what came over me.
Here's half a crown. Enjoy a theatre show
Thank you
in
very-
London's West End.
Thank you very, very much.
Good.
Thank you so much.
Do what you will. Your duties are complete for the evening, Mrs. Hudson.
But my bedroom's downstairs.
Well, they're not going to put the show on in your bedroom.
Right, I guess I'll go downstairs and I'll get changed, and then I'll look all nice, and then I'll go out on town.
What a splendid idea.
All right.
Don't knock the
Sorry.
table.
I see. I wasn't bringing any fresh clues to the great Sherlock Holmes. You already knew about the closing of the last bakery in Baker Street.
If it's
You're on the case.
Baker Street, then I am fully aware of it.
It was a case, though. It wasn't just a
A simple
failing
case.
business.
Simple case because I am the one who closed it down.
But you loved that bakery. I bought you a sausage roll every morning.
I did love it, yes, and that was a weakness. A weakness I couldn't afford to have. I have to cut all of the weaknesses out.
You've cut your table in half.
The table was a weakness.
Don't worry, we can still use it as a side table against this wall. Sherlock, I'm worried about you. I
Quarter
know-
table.
I know. Listen, I'm not eating the table.
This is the sausage roll.
I'm not.
Not out of my hand, for goodness sake, John. Are you an animal? Are you a dirty dog?
I know.
Are you a donkey?
Shut up! I know you're going to miss me. I will not be around as often as you would like when I move to the country with my wife. I will still visit, and I will still help if you need any medical advice. But you have to prepare yourself for the fact that I will not be around as much as I was when I wasn't married. I know I talk to you every day and I message you every day, but now I'm married. My child is born. My child is born next month. And Tom, Sherlock, I won't be as available as I currently am.
I have a very precise spreadsheet of your availability.
Mrs. Hudson, go to the show.
She can't, I've locked the door.
Well, that's it, Margaret. That's the last one sold.
The last sausage roll we sold. The last good on Baker Street.
It's the end of an era.
End of an era. What are they going to call this street now?
Well, you used to be a Baker Street.
That's too long. We'll have to change all the maps. They'd have to just, maybe remove a bit. Maybe it used to be Kerr Street. Or Back Street. Back Street's back!
I just wish I knew who was stealing all the dough. You know?
Someone's been stealing all the dough.
Yes, Margaret.
I've not noticed. Sorry.
What do you mean you've not noticed? I've been complaining about it for months. That's
very-
why we've gone under.
Oh.
Margaret, you do know we're closing down, don't you?
Yeah, of course. I didn't know someone been stealing the dough.
Yeah. It's not the rats, because there's no droppings. It's not little children.
What if they're shitting someone else?
What if they're shitting something else?
Somewhere else.
Somewhere else.
What if the little children are shitting somewhere else?
No, it's not little children either, all right? It's not rats, it's not little children. It's someone. Someone's got it in for me.
A letter. A letter? I can't read.
You have been evicted from one of Holmes's homes. Welcome to Holmes's Homes, the street where only Sherlock Holmes lives. Get out!
Hello, you right there?
Hello.
Sorry, we're closed.
No, it's
We just sold the last baked good.
no, it's me, your constable.
What's your name? What's your name?
I can't remember.
Oh! Lestrade. I'm sorry, Lestrade. We can't give you your usual sausage roll. And
That's not why I'm here today.
Oh, well, good.
There's just been some strange stuff going on Baker Street.
What's it going to be called now, eh?
We don't know. All I know is that
Oh, a letter. Can you read?
It's probably for me.
read that.
It says Lestrade.
Weird.
It's for me.
Well, you're
I
Lestrade,
can't
yeah.
read. I figured that out. I just recognise the squiggles that normally come for you, and those look different.
Constable Lestrade, congratulations on your demotion. Please pass this letter to the former owner of this establishment.
Have I been demoted?
In case the constable is confused.
Oh, hang on, sorry. Let me read from the top of the letter.
Constable Lestrade, congratulations on your demotion.
You've been demoted.
Please pass this letter to the proprietor of this business.
Oh, no, that's...
Something weird is going
Hang
on.
on.
In
You probably finished the letter.
in case Constable Lestrade is confused, he used to be a detective. Which is why I'm congratulating him on his demotion. Secondly, just to remind you, this street is now called Holmes's Homes, which the previous letter established.
Something's not right. We haven't seen.
I'm not sure I'd finished reading that. Can I finish that?
No. Mrs Hudson hasn't been seen in 4 weeks.
Oh, there's been a time skip.
No,
No, I don't think there
No,
has.
there hasn't been. What do you mean? It's been 4 weeks since she's been seen.
Really?
Something strange is going on with Sherlock Holmes.
He's always been an odd duck.
But something's different this time. You know, he used to be the one we all used to look up to. He's a sweet man. But now, it's like he's gone dark.
There would have been a time when he would have helped me work out who was nicking all my dough, and now I'm just like,
Wait a minute. What if he's the one who's been nicking all your dough?
what? Holmes of Holmes Estates? Who owns every other building on this street?
Right, I'm going to go and talk to him, okay?
We were the last holdout. We still were selling our pastries. Listen, Greg. We've got to get to the bottom of this. Lestrade, I know you're just a shitty constable now, but maybe you can help us. Baker Street's not a Baker Street without a baker, and he's a baker, and I'm a wife.
You're right. I'm going to investigate into this. You guys, hang tight.
We
okay?
can't.
One.
He-
It's a bee.
Good. Good, so they receive my perfectly timed letters. Go tell the others.
Sherlock Holmes!
Ah, Constable Lestrade. I'm going to surprise him by knowing it's him, even though I just know his voice. Constable Lestrade,
How the fuck did he know it was me?
Ah,
Something's not right with him.
please come in. I've been expecting you.
Have
Excuse me.
you?
I've got a little honey in my ear.
I just wanted to check in, maybe have a cup of tea, see how you are.
A cup of tea? Well, I'm afraid our tea-making facilities are out of order at the moment. Very out of order.
You mean Mrs Hudson?
Why, she's a woman. Not a tea-making facility. Don't be crude, Lestrade.
Shut up!
It's Detective Holmes to you, if you don't mind, Constable.
Where is Mrs Hudson? Sorry, I didn't mean to grip you so hard. I was a bit nervous.
It's no problem. I have the strength of an iron bar. As I'm sure you remember.
Can you not hear that? That's untuned. It's untuned. It's a terrible sound.
I'm
Are you okay, Sherlock?
I'm playing it that way on purpose. Only through entering the depths of horror can we find the light.
Holmes!
I will not be manhandled.
Something's not right with you. Sherlock, tell me now. Where is Mrs Hudson?
Why, you shan't find her here, Lestrade. As much as you may search. You'll never find her here.
What is she, you son of a bitch? What's wrong with you? What's got into your head?
First, I must discombobulate. A strike to the nasal cavity will confuse it, at which point an elbow into the thorax will ensure that he is unable to move. After that point, I will tickle him under the chin and make a cutting remark, which will end the engagement. Now, execute. You're a little bitch.
What are you doing?
I found a little crack in the wall in the basement where I keep all the dough.
Oh, yeah. You sure you didn't do that with all your digging?
No, there was a crack. I opened it up and it's like a system of tunnels under there.
A system of tunnels?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
Right. What's that?
I was going to hold your hand.
Oh, great, I'm
You
sorry.
react to my hand like it's the claw of some beast.
I'm sorry, because we haven't been intimate these past few months. 'Cause I've been
Why is that?
I've been so stressed about the business.
I've tried to relieve your stress. These hands have been kneading dough for so many years. They can relieve some of your stress.
Margaret,
You don't touch me anymore. Just like the fact that we don't make any dough anymore. Nothing's rising.
Hello?
Do you still find me?
Who's there? Who's there?
Do you want to keep talking about our marriage, or do you want to follow that weird voice?
look, it is really important, but I think I'm onto it. The reason why the business went under.
Oh, the business is more important than our marriage.
I've got to put a roof over our heads.
Well, you've lost it. There's no roof, it's just me and you. And you won't even touch me.
I will.
Oh, no, now you will.
Margaret, please. I do love you.
Do you still find me attractive?
Yes.
Guess there's no one there.
We've really got to attend to this.
Oh, you want to go listen to that other woman's voice?
No! I think someone's trapped down there or something.
I'm trapped in this marriage.
Margaret! This is really very serious and
I
important.
agree, it is!
I've been trapped in here
All
so
right,
long.
all right.
You know what? I just might kill myself.
I think she said she might kill herself.
Oh, go and find her then. Go find her. I'll be here in our basement.
Come with me.
I'd love to come with you.
Look at this massive gun
As a
down
husband.
here.
As a husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Greggs. 'Cause I love you, Greggs. I just hope I'm still the woman that you love too.
You are, Margaret. You are. I'm sorry.
Should I use this rule?
Sorry.
Let's go! Let's go! Oh, sorry. I stood on your foot. Go first. You're ahead of me.
I was letting him set the scene a bit.
Okay, fine. We'll wait then.
Sherlock, is that you? Oh, no. I think my time has come.
That's enough.
Hello!
Who are you? How did you get in here?
We came in through the system of tunnels there. Have you been stealing our dough?
Have you been stealing our door? We're the last bakers of Baker Street.
I was just doing what Mr.
Who the fuck are you?
I'm Mrs. Holmes. Mrs. Hudson, sorry. No, I'm Mrs. Hudson. Why are you pointing at me like that?
I was just checking that was an A game mistake
No,
or a B game
that was-
mistake.
Mrs. Hudson, it's me, Mrs. Hudson.
Mrs. Hudson, you've been missing for 4 weeks.
Yeah, but I've just been down. I've been doing what Mr. Holmes has asked me to do, which is to take all of your dough and bring it here. He said it was good for you.
What a twist.
No, it's not good for us. The business has gone under. We
We're
sold our last sausage roll this morning.
We're gonna have to, that was 4 weeks ago.
Was there a time scale?
I don't know. I'm very confused.
I've been in. All I know is that I've been in here for 4 weeks, and he's locked
Did
me
you
in.
see a sausage roll this morning or 4 weeks ago? Because I feel like you saw it this morning. Because you've been missing for 4 weeks.
Watson came in with a sausage roll
Yeah.
and showed you that sausage roll. And it
Yeah.
was like, get the table for the sausage roll. It was like, here's money for a show.
Yeah.
Was
Had
that
you-
today or 4 weeks
That
ago?
was 4 weeks ago.
Oh! So there was a time.
You put it in his head. Right, you've been missing for 4 weeks.
Yeah,
Christ.
yeah. Sherlock, I don't think he's very well.
Why does he want to destroy our bakery?
I think I might know why.
That's what I just asked.
It all started on that last job. He went into the bakery.
Our bakery?
Your bakery. Your
Our bakery? Our bakery? Our bakery? Welcome to our bakery.
Good morning, my usual, if you don't mind.
A sausage roll?
That's the usual.
Of course. You know, just heard that next door closed down. We're now the last bakers of Baker Street.
Yes, I found it quite sad watching how all of the the local businesses have gone out one by one, I always thought of us as a family.
They've all seemed to be bought up by some big capitalist conglomerate.
It's so strange. I wish I had... could do something. You know, I must be off. I have some business to attend to. Your money?
Thank you.
Good day.
Thank you so much for keeping our streets safe, Mr. Holmes. Without you, I don't think I'd be confident to walk the streets of London.
I wish I could have...
Don't touch me.
As a vibe shift.
Now to get on with the rest of my day. That didn't answer any questions. He came in and bought a sausage roll like always,
and he
then
picked
looked
it
at
up
the
and
menu
looked
for a
up
bit,
there.
and then he just left.
Well, that's not the end of the story.
Oh, good.
When he came back... when he came back...
Get a hold of yourself!
Chill the fuck out! Jesus! When he came back home that day,
Yeah?
that's when I knew. He revealed it to me. Something was different.
Another flashback.
It was... Oh, need you some tea, Mr. Holmes? Here you go. Sherlock.
Don't call me Sherlock ever again. It is Mr. Holmes. And I will be moving your accommodation from your bedroom into the basement.
Why? I'm always in the bedroom.
You will remain in the basement until I tell you otherwise, Mrs. Hudson.
What's got into you, Sherlock?
I am your employer, Mrs. Hudson. And you will do as I say until I instruct you otherwise. And so, for the next 5 weeks, you will remain in the basement. Do you understand?
Sherlock, it's like something's controlling your mind or something. No?
I simply had a realization, which I will tell you about just over 4 weeks from now.
Okay.
But right now, I'm not giving you much information. I see that.
But still none the wiser. Oh, God, Holmes, God, that violin sounds terrible.
Good, you came.
I saw your deerstalker signal in the sky.
I feared it wouldn't be enough, so I played the music as well, John.
Yes, it's not sounding good, Sherlock. You're usually great at the violin. Something seems to be throwing you off your game.
I have been off my game, John.
Please explain everything that's gone on for the last 5 weeks.
I will. I'll explain all of it right now. Firstly, a clue. But the clue I missed in the newspaper. A new business registration. Yes. New business registration that was looking to buy lots of real estate in the local area.
Huh, interesting they put that in the newspaper.
Yes, from Mr. Trioremy.
I'm sure that will mean something soon.
But it was only once I went to get my sausage roll that I realized I'd missed him. All this time, he's been buying up all of the property around here. All of it. He owns the very streets beneath our feet. And so I had to chase all of you away. Every single one. I tried to keep Mrs. Hudson in the basement where she'd be safe. I knew if I told her there was a danger, she would stand by me, and I couldn't have that. I have explosive-proofed the basement.
Someone's going to explode Baker Street?
The entirety. That's why he bought it. John.
Who bought it?
Moriarty.
I thought he died over that waterfall.
I thought I died as well, but those are different interpretations, John. He's been here all this time. He's the one who demoted our good friend. He detective inspector.
And Lestrade! Moriarty's alive and buying our property on Baker Street and buying all the dough and stealing the dough.
No, Bedeau was me.
You stole the dough?
They wouldn't give up their old business, John, so I had to put them out of business, and I'm sorry for it, and I'll leave.
To save their lives.
Exactly.
You're a good man still.
Yes, John, of
Good.
You never doubted me, did you, old friend?
No.
And now all the businesses are gone.
So,
It's just me, and I know he'll come for me.
but who is he? Is he still here on the
Let
street?
me out! Let me out, Sherlock! Please, please!
She sounds in distress, Holmes.
She has to stay down there. It's the only place she's safe. All of these buildings have been wired to blow with high-powered explosives.
Wired?
Yes, it's an expression. No, Mrs. Hudson, you're not meant to be out here. It's not safe.
Sherlock bloody Holmes!
There's so many people here.
Mrs. Hudson, I know, and you're the baker, aren't you?
Yeah, that's right, the last baker on Baker Street.
With the ugly wife.
She's not ugly, she's beautiful, and I make sweet, sweet love to her.
I've tried the cane, and now must try the sugar tree. Mrs. Hudson, you have to leave. It's not safe here.
Do you know what my first name is?
That's a great question.
Should I tell you?
It's always seemed rude to ask. A married woman and her first name.
Ask me then, ask me.
Mrs. Hudson, what is your first name?
Moriarty.
Wait! That's how he survived! He swapped his first name with his surname! Used to be James Moriarty, and now you're Moriarty Hudson James! I see. John, get out of here.
What's he got in his hand, Holmes?
Take the baker with you. He's
Fuck
got...
off.
You did everything I wanted you to do.
Use your real voice, you devil.
You did everything.
Use your actual real voice.
All right, fine then. No?
I
I don't know who I am. That's a different story. The truth is I got you to do everything I wanted.
Oh, yes, just you and me now, is it, Moriarty, huh?
You beautifully brought it all up, just so that I could have all the control of it. And in this, with one press, it all goes to flames.
Fine, men. Our story ends as it was always going to. You, me, and one last terrible fall.
It's always been funny how all these years I've been making you tea.
Why, Mrs. Hudson? That's not funny at all. Together, then?
And at that moment, all of the collected dough starts to tumble down in a kind of giant waterfall.
Together?
Together, over the dough! This isn't the end for us.
I'm here today to talk about my dear friend, Sherlock Holmes. I also thought that he may have turned evil and become a capitalist shit. But in fact, he was not buying up the dough in order to close down the bakers of Baker Street. He was using it to save their lives, encasing both him and Moriarty in 200 pounds of firm sourdough. Not only that, but every single building in Baker Street was lined with dough, creating insulation to save everyone inside from the explosion. I will be leaving Baker Street to move to the countryside with my wife, as was set up as a plot point that was quickly dropped. But
Are you still going?
No, this is a eulogy.
Yeah.
Who are you?
I'm the priest.
Okay, fine. Can I keep going? Or
I
this is
thought
the
you finished.
worst funeral I've ever been.
I thought you'd finished.
Okay, no, go on ahead.
If we could all bow our heads now, please. Everyone bow your heads. Close your eyes. We thank our Lord for life that is given to us, even though it may be swiftly taken away. We thank him for the bread we eat And for the friends we keep. Are men mentally, my dear Watson?
We are currently being watched in 6 continents.
Nobody point opened it!